Hi everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today is going to be another episode or another entry into the 25 Days of Christmas Movie Marathon. Today is December the 8th. I am your host, and today I'm going to be reacting to a very, very special Christmas movie that I absolutely love. I cannot go and not see this movie for Christmas anytime soon because I love this movie so much. I am referring to the live action Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. This movie is just incredible, and I absolutely love it because this is a movie that I watch every year, and it just means so much to me as this is a movie that I personally adore and love because of how crazy it is and who really makes you think about the holidays and think about all the good things that happen during the holidays and even the bad things that happen during the holidays, and that we all know that every single thing does happen here at this moment. Like, they all happen during the holidays, they all happen during the year. But here's the thing about the beauty about the holidays is that we get to take the time to not only reflect on it, but then we also get to take the chance to be able to reflect on the good that comes out of every single day, despite us thinking about the bad things at times, especially during the holidays. If you have recently lost a loved one during this time, during this year, and this is going to be your first time that you don't have them with you for the holidays, I just want to give my condolences to you guys, as I will be going through the same thing, and this is the first time I will be spending the holidays without my grandmother. And my Thanksgiving though was good, but it just didn't feel the same without her. But I know for a fact that things are going to get better, things are going to get brighter, the holidays are going to be beautiful, and despite everything, it's going to be okay. And that's why I'm going to be doing my first annual 25 Days of Christmas Movie Marathon to be movies of the past, or the movies that I've already seen. And that is because that I want to be able to reflect on every single beautiful moment that I've had, and I need to take this time to go and not only just grieve, but also be able to understand why things happen the way that they happen. And that's something that we all have to recognize and share, and that's something that I feel like is important when it comes to watching the Grinch, is that you don't know what things people are going through, and that's probably why some people end up becoming bitter and cold hearted and mean and cruel, because of how people treated them. I mean, you don't know what somebody has gone through, and people will make fun of anybody when it comes to physical appearances or any type of behavioral things that happens, and I'm saying it in a most respectable way, because sometimes people will make fun of people's characteristics or behavior or their personality, which is very cruel in my opinion. And making fun of them for their race or their culture or their gender or any other parts of themselves, like their hobbies, their interests, what they like, who they like. And it's just ridiculous, because why should we have to be judging people? And I know that that's what this version also talks about, is about judging people, and about appearances. That's what I love about this one. And yes, tomorrow, December the 9th, we are going to also be doing the second version of the Grinch, or the second modern adaptation of the Grinch would be the animated one starring Benedict Cumberbatch. But this is the one with Jim Carrey that I'm going to be doing, and I absolutely love this one. I can literally quote this movie if I really wanted to, but for this one, out of respect to the one and only Jim Carrey, I am probably not going to do so, and I'm just going to treat this one as if I was watching it for the first time, because I love this movie so much, and I want to give you guys what my reaction was when I first watched this movie. And it's like every time that I watch this movie, I always get like a first genuine reaction every single time that I watch this movie. And it's just so fun, and it's just so exciting to get to see. And I just love this movie. This was directed by Ron Howard. This came out in 2000, and I love this movie. Ron Howard is a great director, and I believe that having for him and Jim Carrey to be making this movie together was an absolute treat and an absolute blast. I know that it must have been a pain to go through when it comes to him, Jim Carrey going through the makeup and through the prosthetics and everything. And I knew that there was a process that was going through his mind and during the whole time. And I know that he had a way of coping with it. And I don't know what it was, but I remember seeing this or reading this in an interview or watching this from a video. But if any of you guys do remember, please let me know in the comments. I would love to get to know what it was and get to see what the process was in going into this character. But enough about this. Let's go ahead and just dive right into our 8th movie for the 25 Days of Christmas movie marathon, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, right now.
A snowflake like the one on your sleeve, there happened a story you must see to believe.
Okay. All right.
Ask any Who, and they'll have this to say: there is no place like Whoville around Christmas Day.
I can believe it. Well, I know that the Who's, they automatically go all out. I mean, like, how did not? How does that even work? I'm sorry, but how does that even work? This is what I don't understand about the Who's and the whole Dr. Seuss lore and everything is, how did they all come in all shapes and sizes like that? Like, what makes them, like what's the whole thing? Like there's those that are like very, very tiny, those who are huge. Like, how do you go from that specific range? I mean, I get it's a fantasy setting, but like, what makes them go into this huge range of sizes is what I want to know.
Hey, Lou, honey.
Dad,
Oh,
doesn't this seem like a bit much?
This is what Christmas is all about.
is it though? No.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
Uh-oh. The one and only. I'll be honest, this is my favorite version of the Grinch. Like, this is my favorite version of the Grinch. Like, the animated one, voiced by Boris Karloff, is great. And then Benedict Cumberbatch is great, too. But each of them and Jim Carrey bring their own spin onto the character to make them their own. And I love Jim Carrey's version of the Grinch. It's so realistic, in my opinion. Relatable to the adults. I mean, this dude is incredible in every single way possible. Oh, you guys were brave in front of your girls before you got up there. Now you're just scaredy cats, huh? Bro, this is what happens when you brag too much.
Do it for me, Steve.
Uh-huh. Guys, if a girl's gonna tell you to do that, something stupid, don't do it. And the other way around. Girls, if a guy's gonna tell you to do something stupid, don't do it. Whoa! Okay! I'd run for my life. There's Max. I love Max.
Right, those little kind, loving, sickly, sweet
Oh.
mouth, cheermonger.
Ah. Oh.
I really don't like them. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Eating an onion like that? Wait, did Jim Carrey really do that? Oh, he actually did it.
Too tolerant of these juvenile delinquents and their innocent victimless pranks.
Uh-huh.
So they want to get to know me, do they?
I guess so.
They want to spend a little quality time with the Grinch.
I
Okay.
guess I could use a little social interaction.
I think we all do. But not that type! Bruh, no! Not that type of social interaction, though.
Oh, yeah, you bet. Ho, 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 and stuff.
What is that mask, though?
Oh, my. Someone has vandalized that vehicle.
Uh-huh.
You see, Max, the city is a dangerous place.
The
Uh-huh.
Grinch hated Christmas.
So it's a present for you. You should have run real fast with it now. Come on, double time. Let's
No! Bro is just making things into a... He just made those kids into accomplices and accessories to a crime he committed. Dude!
Hey, stranger, won't let you go till you buy a chapeau.
A what? What's a chapeau? Is that something made up or is that actually a real thing? Bro! Do people not really care in Whoville about safety? You saw a guy that just passed out right on the floor and you just run right over him? This seems idiotic and it seems more like, in a way, idolatry in terms of like putting monetary stuff first, because that's not what Christmas is about. Uh-oh.
Someone just say Grinch.
Oh, may, sir.
Who was screaming in the background? I never noticed that in any of the times that I've watched this movie.
I need to remind you that this Christmas marks the 1000th jubilation.
Whoville's most important celebration.
I mean,
And the book of
yeah,
Who says very clearly.
What?
Every size of who we can measure knows that jubilation is a time we must treasure.
Okay, just to be clear, is the Book of Who in this movie supposed to be like their Bible? Now that I think about it, is that supposed to be like their Bible in a way? Or like their rule? Is it a rule book or their Bible? I don't know. I mean, it could be either way. I had no idea.
There's no Grinch problem here.
Oh, sheesh.
I need this there by tomorrow.
Okay, heck a rush? Is that what it said? Why you go tossing the presents like that?
Why won't anyone talk about the Grinch?
Good question.
the Grinch. You see, Sydney.
Aren't those packages fragile? Nobody cares in Whoville, right? Is that what I see here? Is that nobody cares?
And he's a what who doesn't like Christmas. Take a look at his mailbox, sweetie. Not a single Christmas card, in or out. Ever.
But why?
Where's my mail?
Mm-mm. That's crazy. So does the post office only just rely on one guy to sort the mail and mail everything to everybody else? Bro!
Jury duty, jury duty, jury duty, blackmail, pink slip, chain
Blackmail?
letter, eviction notice, jury duty.
Did he also say chain letter and eviction notice? Bro! That's crazy. What's the economy like in Whoville when there's an eviction notice? I know. Maybe it's because you guys are spending too much money on presents and not focusing on you. Bro, is this the movie that made me actually develop my sarcasm or my sense of humor, or at least modern sense of humor? I don't know. Oh no. She took the mask. Oh,
My son died.
yeah, bless you. The scream is so good.
The Grinch.
Well, that worked out nicely.
Oh, that worked out nicely, all right. It worked out nicely to the point that she's about to get stamped by a huge old thing that says fragile. Why would you even have that big of a stamp that says fragile on it and it crushes the package?
Bleeding the hearts of the world unite.
I know, you don't want to save her. I get it, but come on. You want to see somebody die on Christmas? I wouldn't. Even if I wouldn't have liked Christmas, I wouldn't want that.
Don't you know you're not supposed to take things that don't belong to you? What's the matter with you? You some kind of wild animal?
He's kind of got a point, though. In a way, you don't take things that don't belong to you.
Saving you?
Uh-huh.
Is that what you think I was doing?
I believe so, sir.
Wrong-o.
That's what it looked like, though.
I merely noticed that you are improperly packaged, my dear.
Oh, great.
Hold still. Max, pick out a bow. Can I use your finger for a second?
To put the dude, it's for the bow. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Daddy!
How do they do this? That's crazy. How do they do that when they actually film the scene?
Was amazing.
You've been practicing your Christmas wrapping, honey. I am so proud of you.
Of course he's gonna be thinking like that. No, that's not really holiday.
In her head tumbled a conflict or two. If the Grinch was so bad, then why did he save me? Maybe he wasn't so bad.
Oh, let's go.
Maybe it's just misguided on what the real importance of Christmas is.
When everybody asks who has the most spectacular lights in all of Greater Whoville, they're gonna cry out, Mrs. Betty Lou Who.
Isn't this the chandelier from the dining room?
Oh,
It's all for the cause, dear.
for the cause!
You be Mommy's little helper and unscrew the bulb there from the refrigerator. Because somehow I missed that one.
What? How are you guys gonna live without power? Or at least light inside the house? What about if you need to go to the bathroom? Or want to read at night? Or want to watch some TV? Or want to just spend some time over at the dinner table?
My, I've never seen so many beautiful Christmas lights, Betty Lou.
Isn't that Leonard's mom from Big Bang Theory? I don't know. I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. It kind of looks like her. I've seen a little bit of Big Bang Theory, so that's why
This,
I know.
however, is new.
Okay!
Whoa. Hey, Betty, sweet.
Where has that been? Why can't we have that? No way. That's crazy. They need to make some of those in real life now. Please do.
Hello? Is my Sub-Zero Chilibrator running?
I
suppose.
Well, then you better go catch it.
Classic prank calls, except it wasn't a refrigerator, but that's okay. It's still funny. Actually, it's not funny, but still. But you get what I mean.
Let's go home.
Yeah, I believe that you guys don't really need to be around everybody.
Please, before beauty.
He said fleas before beauty. Bro. That's crazy. How does this even work, though? A vacuum system? Is there a vacuum system for this? How do you survive that?
Another load coming down.
What? Hazardous waste?
What is that stench?
Uh-huh.
It's fantastic.
Ew. It's
Max,
that.
Grab a bag. Welcome back to the rest.
I don't even want to know what's in those bags. I never noticed that on her desk that that it's a vinyl record, that spinning ballerina is actually on a vinyl record player. That's pretty cool though. He's like, I'm finally home and done from being around everybody else. Bro, the Grinch has got everything in his lair.
Yes, there's no place like home.
Wow. It's a big old cave.
Those who's are hard to frazzle, Max. But we did our worst, and that's all that matters.
We did our
The
worst?
out of that little girl in the post office.
Uh-huh.
You'll be scarred for life if we're lucky.
What? Okay, wow. My guy, calm it down.
Funny she didn't rat on us, though. Must be afraid of reprisals.
What? Okay, somebody better explain that one to me too. Oh, wow.
Eyes and a hat.
Huh.
This time, I'll keep it all.
He said, I'll keep it up? What is this, like a weight loss program for the heart?
You have no messages.
Okay.
Odd. Better check the outgoing.
The old-fashioned answering system.
So much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish. If
If you'd like to fax me, press the star key.
Who is gonna call you and fax you on a voice messaging system like that with that message on there? She's just in the glass, bro. This dude's crazy.
Excellent, yeah.
Not even the wine. It's just the bottle.
I've got all the company I need right here.
Oh, do you?
Hello!
Bro.
How are you? I asked you first. Oh, that's really mature, saying exactly what I said.
I mean, it does keep him company, I guess.
I'm an idiot.
I'm not talking to you anymore. In fact, I'm going to whisper so that by the time my voice reverberates off the walls and gets back to me, I won't be able to hear it.
Okay. Great response! Great response! Great response! That's perfect! That's perfect!
Am I just eating because I'm bored?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. That's wild. Oh, that's so wild. Dude, the Grinch is wild, man. He's so wild.
Cindy Lou had some questions.
Really? Like the Bigfoot picture? This is crazy. That's wild. They give me a little laugh too. That's crazy. A little maniacal genius as a baby is. Oh wow.
Do you want a Christmas cookie?
Is this an animatronic? Is that a baby Grinch animatronic?
Was a wonderful, oh, whatever he was. And we raised him like any other whole child with a deep love of Christmas.
That's a deep love for Christmas? Bro, that just seems like a deep love to a plot against Santa.
The Grinch?
Uh-huh.
He had no sense of color coordination.
What?
Although I hardly remember him. I didn't have time to socialize. I was far too busy with my studies.
What kind of studies is that? Admiring a secret admirer from afar? 101?
He liked Martha. Martha was my girlfriend.
So he called dibs on her before anything. This dude.
Maybe if you hear the truth, you'll understand why. Put your back into it.
Sheesh! Bro, this dude's egotistical.
Take him under my wing.
You don't have a chance with her. You're 8 years old and you have a beard.
That's taking him under your wing? That's more just making fun of him.
It's not pleasant.
And?
He shed.
And?
Not right.
So? He's different.
Christmas is my favorite time of year. I just love the colors. Red and the green.
Oh, she liked him. She liked him. She probably still likes him.
Crush on the Grinch? Well, of course not.
I didn't ask you that.
Oh.
Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. She still likes him. No. No. How could you not think that you don't have a crush on him? And then, no. You do. You do, ma'am. You do, ma'am. Still do.
Lovely then.
He was so destructive as a kid. But that's impressive. You know what? That's not bad. I like it. I actually like that.
You don't have a chance with her. You're 8 years old and you have a beard.
So what? You got a haircut that looks like if you're trying to copy Wolverine, but instead of it being actually pointy, you had it curled. You're trying to be the off-brand Temu version of Wolverine. Do they have Marvel Comics over in Whoville? Because there's got to be something. Look at what you guys made him do. Oh, look what you got these. Look at what you stupid kids got for him to do.
A bag on your head.
Probably because he's embarrassed by that idioter's gift.
Or maybe by your hideoterous face that he doesn't want to look at you, you stupid jerk.
Put the book down. And your foot.
Oh. Guys! Yo, even the teacher laughing? No. No. That's bullying right there. Absolutely not. No. That looked cool!
The fury.
The muscles.
No, ma'am, you got a crush on him still. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's all messed up. That's why people end up becoming alone. Don't you, like, that's the problem with people. They disrespect each other too much. They end up becoming bitter. They end up becoming mean, cold-hearted, cruel-hearted, cruel intentions. Bro, it's your actions that sometimes lead to the most difficult things in people's lives. People are just so heartless. Sure, we get a choice on whether we want to follow down that path, but a lot of people, they're gonna fall down that path, and that's so ridiculous. He was just doing his best, and then they make fun of him because of how different he looks. No, these kids are stupid little brats. Martha May was the only one that I'm like, you know what, I'm okay with her. The rest of them were making fun of him. Even the teacher. That's so messed up. Nobody deserves that.
So, whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood outside his cave, hating the Who's.
Alphabetically.
Alphabetically? How many people live in Whoville? There's so many people.
Nutcrackers.
Yeah.
It's their jubilation.
He snarled with a sneer.
Yep.
Tomorrow is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's practically here.
Yep.
Fetch me my sedative.
Huh.
Oh, to take care of those pesky memories. Oh.
That's your sedative? That's not a sedative, that's a brain injury. Bro, that's a brain injury, a concussion, and a possible coma wrapped up in one. That's crazy.
Oh, look, I just found the cutest light for my Christmas display. Hurry up, we're gonna be late. Come on.
So she stole it off of a traffic light? No, that is so petty. That is so petty. No. No! How many crimes get committed in Whoville that they go unpunished? Bro, the justice system in Whoville's crazy.
Do I hear a nomination?
I nominate the Grinch!
Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-oh.
My. What an altruistic daughter you have there, Lou.
Oh, well, that's an insult right there. Why can't just people leave her alone?
The term Grinchy shall apply when Christmas spirit is in short supply. Now I ask you, does that sound like our holiday cheermeister?
Mr. Mayhew, but the Book of Who says this too. No matter how different a Who may appear, you will always be welcome with holiday cheer.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yes, but the book also says the award cannot go to the Grinch because sometimes things get the lead pipe cinch.
What?
I say that.
Oh, no, it does.
What page?
Yeah.
Lost my place, but
No, because you made it up.
But the book does say the cheermeister is the one who deserves a backslap or a toast. And it goes to the soul at Christmas who needs it most. And I believe that soul is the Grinch.
There you go. She's got a point. She has got a point. She's wiser than what people give her credit for.
you people want to waste a perfectly good nomination, why, it's up to you. But I am telling you, the Grinch will never come down.
And when he doesn't, the mayor will wear the crown.
You want to bet? It's getting to you, huh?
Blast this Christmas music! It's joyful and triumphant. Must drown them out!
Uh-oh. Okay! That's a big old monkey! This dude crazy! This dude is insane! I'm surprised that they haven't checked him into a mental institution anytime soon! Bro, this dude needs Jesus! Okay! Bro! If the mallet was not enough, then surely that would be enough! What's this Grinch's skull made out of? Titanium? Vibranium? Adamantium? What's it made out of? This dude's crazy. This dude's absolutely crazy. Nuh-uh. This dude's nutso.
How dare you enter the Grinch's lair!
Okay.
The impudence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall.
Okay.
Call down the thunder. Now get ready for the boom!
All right.
To the face of fear. Booga booga!
What kind of fear am I going to experience from that face?
You see, even now the terror is welling up inside you.
What terror?
I'm not scared.
Denial is to be expected in the face of pure evil.
That's not pure evil. That's just moronic. That's just being an idiot.
Another unmistakable sign of the heebie-jeebies.
Bro.
Now you're doomed.
This is what happens when you spend a little bit too much time by yourself. This dude is crazy. Like, beyond crazy.
Maybe you need a timeout.
I think more than a timeout.
Kids today, so desensitized by movies and television.
He's not wrong there. He is not wrong there.
I came to invite you to be Holiday Cheermeister.
Okay.
Holiday who be whaty?
Holiday Cheermeister.
That's a good one.
That's a good one? Okay.
But what if it's all just a misunderstanding?
Don't care.
I myself am having some Yuletide doubts. But maybe if you could reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas.
Maybe if you can reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas. I'm sorry, your session is over. Please make another appointment with the receptionist on the way out.
Wow.
You have to accept the award.
Oh, that's gonna get his attention, all right. It just did.
And I won.
You won.
Yeah, he won.
That means there were losers.
I guess.
Yeah.
So if you come
down, losers. I like it.
That's petty. That is so petty. But at the same time, I can kind of get where he's coming from. I can kind of get him because they mistreated him, though.
So will you come?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I don't know if it's that adorable twinkle in your eye or that nonconformist streak that reminds me of a younger, less hairy me.
Uh-huh.
But you've convinced me. Who knows? This jubilation could change my entire outlook on life.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say. He just wants to go. He's like, come on, man, let's go. We need to get out of this cave.
There you are, honey. You can make snow angels later.
Uh-huh.
You can't be late for the jubilation.
Bro. Oh, okay. Bro. What is that outfit, man? Bro, stop. Yo, what is going on?
All right. I'll swing by for a minute. Allow them to envy me. Grab a handful of popcorn shrimp and blow out of there.
Okay.
No, yes, no, yes. No, yes. Definitely not. All right, I've made my decision. I'm going, and that's that. Ah, had my fingers crossed.
Wow. There you go. Max made the decision for you. No, Max already made the decision for you. You're going. You're already on your way there. Just go through with it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Really?
Hot crowd, hot crowd.
Wow.
I believe I'm here to accept an award of some kind.
Yeah.
And the child mentioned a check.
A what?
What?
And while I'm here,
Yeah.
Don't worry, Mr. Holiday Cheermeister, you'll get your award. But first, a little family reunion.
What?
I nursed you. I clothed you.
And the teacher is still alive? Wow.
What are you talking about? No, I can't do that. I saw it.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is nuts. This movie's more wild than I remember. And I watch this movie every year.
You'll put your taste buds to the test as you judge the whole pudding.
I don't ever want to do cooking competitions and having to be a judge. Especially like this. This is so unsanitary. Oh. Oh.
Hey, look at the time. I really should be getting back.
I guess he's having a good time.
Fruitcake, la la la.
Ew, fruitcake. Oh, why are you shoving it in his mouth like that?
Fudge, judge.
What?
Made it myself.
Oh! Okay, no. You know what? Forget being the holiday cheermeister. I'd rather just be there. I wouldn't want to do any of this. No! I can understand where he's coming from. This I can understand. They had to have chariots of fire, really? Bro! At least he won. You know what? I'm actually happy for him that at least he won something. He at least deserved to win something, though, in his life. He didn't have to boast, but he at least deserved to win something. At least he enjoyed himself for a little bit.
We've all been waiting for. My award. There's no check.
There's no check. Yeah.
I really thought I heard someone mention it.
Oh, bro. It's wild. Wild. What? What is it? Oh, wow. Yo, that's so messed up. No. You guys are such jerks for that. No, you guys are jerks. You guys are jerks. No, you guys you guys are cruel for that one. That's messed up. Nuh-uh.
Yes. Good times. Huh?
Good times for you, not for him.
And now I have a little something for the love of my life.
Oh.
Martha May, please become Mrs. Augustus Mayhew.
Martha, please say no to this moron. This self-absorbing, idiotic, greedy, selfish moron.
You'll also receive this. It's a new car.
That's bribery! Bro! This is bribery if you think about it. Trying to bribe her to get married to him. Treating this like Jeopardy? Bro. Are the prices right?
These gifts are quite dazzling.
Dazzling? It's too expensive. Oh! Sheesh.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Unfortunately, in Whoville, it is a lot about materialism.
You want to know what happens to your gifts? They all come to me. In your garbage.
That's not a lie, actually.
In your garbage.
Think about
I
that.
could hang myself with all the bad Christmas neckties I found at the dump.
Yikes.
The avarice never ends.
That's
I
true.
want golf clubs. I want diamonds. I want a pony so I can ride it twice, get bored, and sell it to make glue.
He's not wrong.
But this whole Christmas season is stupid, stupid, stupid.
Okay, the Christmas season itself is not stupid, but it's the morals that people have, that they lose sight of what Christmas really means. That's what's stupid, not Christmas itself.
Oh! Somebody's fabulous.
I'm sorry, but you know what? He deserved that one for being such a jerk to him. This got turned into a horror movie all of a sudden for whatever reason. Oh! Whoa, okay, you did not need to do that to the tree, though. Bruh, the Grinch did not need to do that to the tree, though. No. I don't agree with that.
Do something.
Bro. Right. What's he gonna do? Question answered! No, man, no. You know what? He's too much of a sheep for that. No, he's too loyal to him. Oh, wow. Is this remote controlled? It's turning to Fast and the Furious. What? No! No way! No, 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 no. No! No! What? No! That's a big explosion for a small car! This is crazy. What is happening?
Hurt, Lou.
You're hurt!
I'm hurt and I don't hurt easily.
Bruh, it's your ego that's hurt.
I'm so disappointed.
No, you know what? No. That's not disappointment. That's just your ego. No.
I just wanted everybody to be together for Christmas.
Aw, Cindy, I understand you. I would have done the same thing.
Good thing we have a spare.
Oh, wow.
Something I just cannot stand in the least. Oh no.
I'm speaking in rhyme.
That's what happens.
I must stop this. Oh,
That's some good upper body core strength right there. Not gonna lie. Aww.
Are you having a holly jolly Christmas?
It seems like it. What? No! Why would you toss him out the window? What did he do to you? Yo, he's so relentless on this. It's not even funny.
Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick
What
Santa Claus
kind of
hat
laugh is
with a
that?
coat.
Oh, yikes.
With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick.
You're a mean.
Hey! Yes! This version of the song, I love this version. I love how it's Jim Carrey actually singing this version of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, and he does such a great job with all the different crazy voices. I love it.
Your heart's an empty.
I had to. I wish I could find out. Did he sing this on the actual set, or did he record this in a studio? I gotta know. I need to see the behind the scenes on that. Oh,
No
wow.
one's denying.
What is he wearing? Oh! Yo! Oh, bro! Oh, he's dead. He's dead. How did it not kill him?
Airbag's a little slow,
A little?
but that's what these tests are for.
You couldn't have used an actual dummy or built one?
Fat boy should be finishing up any time.
Really, fat boy? That's what you're gonna call Santa?
He
Wow.
only comes out once a year. He never catches any flock for it. Probably lives up there to avoid the taxes.
Yo, what? No, 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 no. To avoid the taxes? Oh, wow. I did not realize how many jokes that were in this that flew over my head. That's crazy. That's wild.
Oh, wow.
Max, good for you. Run for your life.
All right. You're a reindeer.
He's supposed to be like Ron Howard. That's awesome. I love it.
We'll improvise. Just keep it kind of loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
You hate Christmas. You're gonna steal it. Saving Christmas was a lousy ending. Way too commercial.
Okay. All right.
Brilliant! You
what?
reject your own nose because it represents the glitter of commercialism.
Actually, he might not be wrong about that. In a way, he might not be wrong about that. There he goes. The Grinchy Santa is on his way to go do some of the worst, unfortunately. Did he say vomit in Blitzen? Oh, wow. Oh! Oh! Max! A poor Max! No!
Almost lost my cool there.
You did lose your cool! What are you talking about?
Then
Okay.
he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue.
A little more stealth, please. Okay, fellas. Chow time.
Moths? Oh, wow. Not the fish! I love how even the score is kind of a little distorted because of the Grinch. Just like to match his tone and his character. That's actually pretty clever.
What are you doing with our tree?
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick.
Yeah.
He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Pretty much.
My sweet little dot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
There's a light on this tree that won't light.
Oh, yikes.
I'll fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here.
Okay, then.
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
That's not an answer that Santa would give,
I mean-
man.
Listen,
Okay.
I suppose.
I suppose that's a good save.
Nice kid.
Yeah, she is.
Judge a character.
Wow. I mean, yes, but no. Oh!
Clearance sale. Everything must go.
Oh, wow. That's messed up. Huh. Oh, no! Not the cat! Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. He just used his lips as a suction cup. That's crazy. This dude is having way too much fun with all of this. He is having way too much fun. That cat came back with a vengeance. Oh, wow. That's crazy. How does nobody hear any of this happening? Are they that deep sleeping? I would have thought he also would have stolen the outside lights, too. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Rudolph.
Yeah. You cannot have for one dog to be doing all of that. No, 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 no.
We did it!
Okay.
We did it! That wasn't so bad, was it, Max?
It kind of was bad, but still, I mean, okay.
And I know just what they'll do.
Do you, though?
All those Who's down in Whoville will all
cry.
I mean, they are very materialistic, so I mean, I kind of want to doubt it.
What an embarrassment! I've been robbed!
What? Oh! Oh! Wow! Oh, wow. This got crazy all of a sudden. Well, this is a sight for sore eyes, and not in the best way possible. This is crazy. This is embarrassing.
Tell you people one thing. Fight the Grinch. Destroy Christmas. Invite the Grinch. Christmas.
Okay, he is really over dramatizing this whole entire situation.
I didn't know. You choose to listen to a little not to be taken seriously girl.
Wow! No, sir! No. You cannot say that to her.
I hope you're very proud of what you've done.
You know what? At least she was trying to do her best to unify people together. That's so messed up of you.
If she isn't, I am. I'm glad he took our presents.
There we go.
He's glad. You're glad. You're glad everything is gone. You're glad that the Grinch virtually wrecked. No. Not wrecked. Pulverized Christmas. Is that what I'm hearing from you, Lou?
No.
You can't hurt Christmas, Mr. Mayor.
Right.
Because it isn't about the gifts or the contests or the fancy lights. That's what Cindy's been trying to tell everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And me. He's been trying to tell me.
What is wrong
And God's
with you?
been trying to say it ever since the world
the
came into
time.
existence.
She's my child.
That's
She's
right!
right, by the way.
Yes, she is! I stand by her too.
Well, I don't need anything more for Christmas than this right here. My family.
There you go.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Well, Merry Christmas to everyone. Oh, did I see on Martha May's eyeshadow that she had some green on there? Interesting. The mayor just wants all the attention. It's crazy. I don't like it.
Mr. Grinch?
You're gonna have to climb all the way up there in a way. But how are you gonna climb up there all on time? Oh no.
The Grinch heard a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow.
Yeah.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all.
I mean, that's what the holidays are about. Spending time with family, recognizing the birth of Jesus Christ, and getting to reflect on all the good and the bad that has happened and see how we can be able to make a better new year, even despite the circumstances.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons.
Yeah.
Came without tags.
Right?
It came without packages, boxes of bags.
Exactly.
Maybe Christmas,
he thought.
Yeah.
doesn't come from a store.
Right.
Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
Exactly. That's the whole main part of it. Oh! What's going on? What? What is going on, man?
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
There we go. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it out. Just let it out. Who cares, man? Let it out. I love this shot. I've always loved this shot when the clouds are clearing away from the area like that. It's such a beautiful metaphor for people's hardened hearts cracking open and breaking open, letting the warmth in and letting the sun and the light in.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I love you.
There we go. Aww, how sweet.
Oh, that's enough. Knock it off. Beat it.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no. The slave. Precious.
Right.
They'll be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
And I care.
Right.
What is the deal? Wait.
Uh-oh. Oh, great. Come on, catch it! Catch it! Oh, you almost made it, but you need to catch it now. Oh, you gotta stop this guy. You gotta stop him. Stop the thing from going over.
Oh, well. It's just toys, right?
Nope. 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 Oh, dude, you need to hurry it up. Let's get this thing going. Oh! Let's go! Yeah, boy! There we go. Aww. Oh! Oh. Uh-oh.
Now you listen to me, young lady. Even if we're horribly mangled, there'll be no sad faces on Christmas.
Aww. This should have been like a ride or something like that. This would have been cool to be a ride at Universal Studios if they ever made one.
It'll be a little more difficult to negotiate.
Oh, great. He's got no insurance, huh? Oh! Oh, great. Oh, no!
Yeah, move it!
Oh, great! No, bruh!
Thanks for the help, Lou. Hi, Cindy, honey.
There we go! Yeah, bro! Merry Christmas to you, too!
Right. What do we have here? You got me, officer! I did it. I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas. And I'm sorry.
There we go.
Aren't you gonna cuff me? Put me in a chokehold?
What?
Blind me with pepper spray?
You heard him, officer. He admitted it. I'd go with the pepper spray.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I heard him all right. He said he was sorry.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Besides, looks like everything is all here and accounted for.
That's good.
I'm afraid I do have something for you.
Oh.
Your ring back.
Ooh.
But my heart belongs to someone else.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. No, this he deserves this one.
Huh. No hard feelings.
There we go. There we go.
Cheer up, dude. It's Christmas.
I mean, it is Christmas. It definitely is. That's crazy, though.
So he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself, the
there
Grinch,
we go.
carved
roast beast.
There we go. There we go. Somebody's happy.
There's nothing like the holidays. Who wants the gizzard? I do. Too late. That'll be mine.
That'll be his. There we go. There we go. What a great movie, actually. I love this movie. And it's funny how Amazon Prime actually recommends me to watch The Grinch right afterwards. Which that's going to be for tomorrow's movie for the 9th. And I'm so excited about that one. So let's go ahead and just get into a discussion about how The Grinch Stole Christmas right now. Okay, so this one I do want to talk about because there's a lot of things that I do recognize in here that it does reflect a lot about what we as people go through in the real world. And one of the main points that I do want to bring up is the topic on bullying because of a person's appearance. Now, I find bullying unintolerable. Like, it's something that I do not like. I would love to say hate, but I'm a Christian. I don't want to say hate because we're not supposed to be hating things. Because once we start hating one thing, we're going to start hating other different things, and it's just going to keep spiraling us down into a hateful stairway that we do not want to be at. So I don't like bullying whatsoever. I find it to be very childish, very immature, and just very cruel. And it just lowers your morale in your relationship between you and God, you and other people, and your personal relationship between you and yourself. And I do believe that we all have our own personal relationships with ourselves, because I feel like if we don't love ourselves and if we don't treat ourselves right, then we're going to be putting ourselves into this hole where we won't be able to dig ourselves out of. We're literally digging our own morality grave, and that we're losing our morality, we're losing our common sense, and we're losing our kindness to the point that we're never going to get it back, probably. And when we do end up losing it, there is a possibility that we can gain it back, but it takes a much harder time to be nicer to people than it is to be meaner to people, because of the fact that, like how it is with Christianity and like in the Bible, it describes how it can be easy to be tempted into going into sin, and it's easily sometimes an easy way to go and do things that it seems like they're good, but they end up being a bad thing for us. It's like how when we commit a sin, sometimes in the moment we find it to be so exciting and so thrilling, but it's like a season where we feel like sin is going to feel amazing, but it ends up being one of those moments where it ends up, hurting ourselves, and we suffer the repercussions of it afterwards. And that's what it is like with this one. And that I believe that when you exclude people out because of who they are and what they look like or what they believe in, I feel like that's just telling you or telling other people that you rather be amongst people who are like you because you do not want to change and you don't want to embrace a change between what society was like compared to what you're used to, and you're just wanting to stick yourself in a comfort zone that it makes you look bad. And I really don't like it when people get excluded from things, because as a kid growing up, I ended up becoming excluded in a lot of things, and that was because people did not want to know me for me. They only just wanted to know who I am because of my grades, because that I was a so-called tool to them, to being this gateway on getting a whole bunch of good grades. But that's not how it works. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. You've got to be able to work as hard as you can to get those grades that you want. You can't just go in and say, hey, I'm about to get good grades, yada, 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 but, I'm going to have help from somebody else. But that's not how it works, and that's not how it should work. And when it comes to this, I believe that there is a problem in today's society where we still see see people as a problem, in terms of maybe we see people as a problem in terms of race or culture or gender or as a person in general, and that we end up finding flaws and turn it into such a big deal. But if we're supposed to be Christians and we're supposed to be welcoming other people into our lives and getting to love them, loving our neighbor and loving our enemies, like how God loves us. And if we're not doing that, then we're not showing God's love at all, and we're not showing any fruits of the Holy Spirit of love, joy, patience, peace, and kindness, and selflessness. We cannot keep going on a path like this and be able to, bring a lot of progress into other people's lives. The point about the Grinch, in my opinion, in this version, is that we as people not only get caught up into being amongst like-minded people and like-minded environments, but we get too caught up in the idolatry of things. Like, we get too caught up in the idolatry of especially during Christmas, with getting presents for people. I personally, okay, look, I'm a person that loves getting gifts. Yes. But do I like getting a lot of gifts and having it under the tree? Yes, I do. But I do it for a different reason. I do it for the reason of, I believe that every single gift that you have under the tree is a gift from God. That He gave us this opportunity to be able to give gifts to others, and sometimes something for ourselves, because of the amount of hard work that we put in every single year. Whether it's through work or through school or through a marriage or through a relationship or through a personal struggle or something that we want to celebrate an achievement, but we couldn't do so in the main part of the year because of different other expenses that you had to tend to, or something happened. Like, for instance, for me, I know that I have several amount of presents under the tree already, because my family and I, we've already been getting ready for Christmas. And I have several presents under the tree now, some of them bigger than my mom's or my grandfather's. But I personally believe that with those presents, I believe that they're gifts from God saying, you did great this year. You've overcame some of the most hard things out of this year. You overcame a job that, your first job, that it was, some parts were difficult and some parts were great. You overcame trauma from your grandmother being sick, and that led up to her passing. You are staying strong on your own, even with the support of your family. You're still staying strong. You still have this fire for wanting to still maintain a relationship with me and wanting to go to me because of that's your source of comfort. You're wanting to develop your relationship and strengthen it more with me because that you find comfort in me more than you find comfort in materialistic things. You are seeing that I'm the center of your life because that you're putting me first. You're praying to me better. You're keeping you're keeping up with your health. You're keeping up with your everything. And you're doing it to not only maintain cleanliness and purity in the temple of my temple, which is your body, but you are also going and you are taking the next step further on wanting to develop something in your life, and you wanting to be better. Now, because of that, these gifts under the tree, I let you buy them, and I let you go and get some of the money that you had from your paycheck and from others and your families, so that way you guys can have a beautifully blessed Christmas, and to know that these are your rewards for all the hard work that you've put into achieving what a lot of people would find to be amongst the impossible to achieve. Some people will resort to things that'll harm themselves in order for them to cope with loss or cope with struggles. But other people will come to me because that they're rooted in the Word. Yes, I have been reading God's Word more. I have not realistically beforehand, but in a way I have, because I was going to a Christian university, so it makes sense. But I also do feel like it's important that with Christmas, the presents and everything are great for each other. But it's always important to remember that Jesus is the reason why we have Christmas and why we celebrate it. He's the reason why that we end up being together, and why it's the most peaceful and most beautiful season and most beautiful holiday in the world. And I feel like it's very important to recognize that Christmas is a major important thing in our lives, in our relationships with God, and in our relationships with other people. And it's just something that you guys can, that us as people, we can be able to bond over. And with this, I feel like with excluding him from the jubilation, in the sense of taking it to relating it to Christianity, I believe that that's kind of like what we do as people, that we exclude people from things because they're different. And we're not supposed to exclude that. Yes, there's people that maybe we might not even agree with morally, we might not agree with personally, but that doesn't matter, because we're all made to be, with each other, to spend time with each other, and to spread his word to others, for them to get the opportunity to be able to know that God's alive, and that he's amazing, and that he has a plan for us, and that yes, there is going to be a time where the end of times happens, but it'll be a beautiful thing for people who serve God, and that he's giving us the chance to be able to take these things and wanting for us to spread them to others, because there's those there that are lost, and that they don't have an idea of who God is, or have an idea of what's around them. And that's my mission here. Unlike the mayor of Whoville, I believe that it's important that when it comes to Christmas, I feel like everyone should be included, not just some. It doesn't matter who you are. Christmas is a time to celebrate for every single person, not for just one person, but for everyone. Christmas can never be canceled, because it's a holiday that is recognized by the whole entire world, and you cannot take Christmas to somebody, because, like also in Beauty and the Beast and the Enchanted, Christmas is also a feeling, and it's also something that you keep in your heart, and it's something that you could be able to do and celebrate in your own way, however you want. Like, you don't need the tree, you don't need the presents, you don't need the decorations. Would you want to have that to make it a Christmas to remember? Sure. But if you're not there, then you can have Christmas anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where it is. And with this thing, with how the Grinch stole Christmas, and how the Grinch ended up becoming a bitter person, or whatever, or Grinch or anything, I believe that it's something that happened over time because of how people treated him, because of, he did not look like everybody else. He was green, he was hairy, he was, something that people were like, okay, what is he? But I do believe that people all deserve a second chance. And I believe that people deserve a chance in general. Like how God gives us a second chance in our lives, especially when we repent to him, and especially when we are Christians and we gave our lives and our hearts to him. I believe that every single person deserves a second chance. It doesn't matter who they are. I believe that because that people tend to make a big deal out of the most stupidest and most childish and pettiest of things, that it just divides friendships. Like who stole my doll, or who took this from me, or why did you have to do this? I mean, sure, there's reasonable explanations that you can get mad at, but there's a lot of things that we get pettily mad over, or we get mad and petty over. Let's not even try to create words right now. I'm not a great rhymer like Dr. Seuss, but like we get petty and mad over the dumbest and the smallest of things, and we turn it into the biggest deals that we could ever have a grudge over. And I don't believe that that's something that we should have as people. And I think that this version of the Grinch shows a great amount of effort that goes into people, that they go and they don't see what the most important part of Christmas is, and that they don't realize that Christmas is not about all the lights, it's not about the tree, it's not about the presents, and it's not about the environment, it's not about the snow, it's about, it's not even about Santa. It's about the world around you. It's about the people that you're with. It's about the peace that Jesus brought when he was born through the Virgin Mary, because of God sending his only son to the earth to be born in the flesh. It's about a time where people are supposed to be together and having fun and getting to remember the good times and the bad times and reflect on it and realize that both the good and the bad is what makes the year great despite the circumstances. Sure, we're going to be all saying this was the worst year ever because of this and that. But then we also have to admit that we had some great times in the year. Like I used to say 2024 was the worst year ever because my grandmother passed away. My I was having work was becoming more difficult for me because I different changes and people were not taking the changes well, and all these other different factors that I was seeing, like my grandmother getting sicker. I saw her pass, I saw her cremation, I saw everything that I didn't want to see. And then our hot water line leaking in our house, and then having to rearrange everything and trying to get our lives back to normal, or somewhat normal, despite us not having one person here. And it's difficult to maintain that, but at the same time, you want to recognize these things, as well as saying, okay, I went to Disneyland with my grandmother, and for the last time, I went to the movies with her several times before she passed. I went to go see my favorite band for King and Country and get to show her the footage when she was alive. I got to meet some of the princesses and some of the characters over at Disneyland, and they made videos for her, recognizing her as a strong woman, as a strong person. And even the actress who was playing Ariel over at Disneyland, recognizing my grandmother as a queen because of how strong she was. And and me recognizing all the beautiful things that my grandmother did for me and raising me, and sharing the wisdom that she had throughout her life, and me sharing that wisdom to you, and to share her story and her legacy. That's what Christmas is that we recognize the good and the bad, but we also recognize who we have in front of us, who we had behind us, and how we can be able to maintain that friendship, and what we can do to expand this feeling and expand the meaning of Christmas to other people, to give them the chance to feel like if they're safe and secure, and feeling like if they have something to look forward to every single day. Because every single time that we get up in the morning, it is a second chance for us to be able to go out into the world and be able to share what good we can be able to bring to others, and be able to share that light that God put in our hearts and our minds and our bodies and our souls, especially when we have a relationship with Him, and we are Christians that gave our hearts to Him. We can get to share that light and spread it to other people, and that they get the chance to be able to get to take the opportunity to be able to get to try and live for God. And even if we mess up, we can at least ask Him for forgiveness, and that we can take this into a direction where He can help us, and we rely on Him, and we have our faith in Him, the size of a mustard seed, that will help us to move mountains. And that's what I believe that the important thing about the Grinch is that we cannot turn people away. Because as God does not turn people away, we shouldn't turn people away. And that's a major important thing for Christmas. And that's why I love Cindy Lou, because of her being a role model to who Christians are supposed to be. Those who take the word, and those that they only apply certain things to their life, or takes the word out of context, or rearranges them for their own self-benefit and their own gain, to make them feel like they can be proud of themselves, then shame on you, because that's not who God is. God is not hate. He is not a person who turns his back on people. He is not a God to be angry at you. He is not a God to be spiteful or hateful or revengeful towards you. He is a God of mercy, and He is a God that He is so loving that He wants for you to develop a relationship with Him. He wants for you to come to Him and to seek His guidance and to seek Him. He wants for you to be there, and He wants for you to have a seat at the table in heaven, to be able to feast with Him and to get to talk to you and to know you. He's not a God that shuns you out of the world. He's inviting you to come in. Like how Cindy Lou was inviting the Grinch to come in. People ended up changing their minds because she was right. The Book of Who, I feel like, it could be a metaphor for the Bible, or it could be a rule book. But then again, the Bible is a rule book. So I believe that, with that, it's something important for us to recognize. And with the Grinch, I believe that, somebody who has been scarred for their whole entire life on being bullied and being put in a situation where they don't want to be at. I believe that that's what the Grinch is a representation of people that they don't know. They know what they're missing, but they don't want to miss it because of so much trauma that's happened. But then once understanding and fully recognizing, the importance of that event and getting to grow spiritually, maturely, and all these other different areas, it then opens up a lot of doors for you in your mental health and your spiritual life to be able to take that farther and be able to recognize the beauty in all things and the beauty of all people despite the bad. Sure, there's bad people out there that that we might think they don't deserve the best, but we still got to pray for them despite us not liking them. And we got to pray for those who they're doing good. We're supposed to love our enemies. And then it even says in the Bible, and I know this says somewhere in the Bible, saying that God will reward those who do good, more good to those who do not like them or to their enemies than to those that they already have a good relationship with or those they already love. Because that God will see that if we love those who don't like us or those that we just meet on the street and we treat them with kindness, we're showing people what God's love is, and we're showing them who God is. That's what he wants us to demonstrate, and that's what he wants for us to take away from all of this, because he wants for us to know and to recognize this is God's work. This is him. So, after everything, I mean, I've always loved this movie for a lot of reasons. I find this movie to be very humorous, very funny, but it also has a very serious message that I believe that it's applicable to now, especially in this era that we're in. And I believe that it's important to know and understand why people are the way that they are sometimes. And even if we don't know, share a little bit of love with them. Like Cindy Lou was sharing love to the Grinch, and she wasn't trying to antagonize him. She was wanting to open up his mind and his heart to Christmas, because it's an important time in the year. How could you not love Christmas? It's beautiful. It's amazing. Sure, bad things can happen during Christmas, but I believe that the good will overshadow the bad, and that's what I love about it. And that's what I love about this movie, because of how incredible this all is and the feeling that you can get from it, and just getting to experience a beautiful sensation from everything and just taking it into this amazing retrospective view and share it with others, because everybody has the chance on having a great Christmas, and you guys do too. And with that, I just want to close things off and say thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. If you guys want to see more reactions like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I have Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, my Discord on my Discord server, and my TikTok accounts, which those links will be in the description below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos and in the next ones for the 25 Days of Christmas Movie Marathon. Bye, guys.